Hello YouTube, it's me, Dan Harkinz, and today I am on Hard Hat with the P90 using the specialist setup. I don't use the specialist setup a lot, and I think the main reason that I don't seem to use it as much is because I always feel like I should be trying to benefit my team. By doing that, I use a lot of the support kill streaks, ballistic vest, counter UAV, recon drone. I love using those because I like helping out my team. But you see, you can't help your team if they're retarded. And when you get a team that's retarded, which is 99% of the time, all the streaks that you seem to be getting aren't really helping out you, the player. So that's why I'm using Specialist, which is an extremely selfish kill streak package, but it works. And working is always a good thing. In my case, it's worked out pretty well. Not gonna stop now, and I'm really glad that I get to use it a lot more now, since I'm pretty much like, I don't want to use assault kill streaks because everyone has Blind Eye Pro. You know, I get the Reaper, and I don't see a single person on the map. Not one fucking red square. Not one. And when I don't see any of those, it just makes me feel like my reward was just pretty much wasted. Get an AC-130, I get spawned behind a fucking mountain for half the time it's up. Assault drone. Can't find anyone. Everyone can hide because they can see it on the map. Because that's an awesome idea, just to put it on the map so they can tell where it is already. Let me tell you how kill streak should work when it comes to assault. You should only be able to see them if you have an advanced UAV up, or you're using marksman. I don't know. That's just how I feel would maybe balance it out. You shouldn't know exactly where the fucking Reaper is. And you definitely should not know where an assault drone's coming. I mean, you can hear that shit. It's a fucking robot. Why do you need an icon? But because of that, you don't seem to get any kills with it. I have a tough problem. The light machine gun people barely die from it, and the assault juggernaut is probably my favorite kill streak in the assault package. But again, I don't seem to use that as much because how often am I gonna go on a 16 kill streak? And if I'm in team deathmatch, you know, it's tough. Alright, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not some super duper kick-ass player. I'm just a guy who gets lucky every once in a while, and when I do get lucky, makes me happy, makes me want to keep playing the game, because this game is a drug, probably worse than cocaine and heroin, because I spend so much of my time playing this and get so unbelievably frustrated enough to slam my controller, slam my fist into the table, throw a glass at a wall, just terrible, immature, childish things. And that's just how the way Call of Duty's always been for me. And when I get happy and I'm having a great time, it's awesome. And I keep thinking that every time I play this game, I'm gonna have that great match where I'm having so much fun and it was the best time ever. But those matches are far and in between, people. And most of the time I'm getting just fucking frustrated. I run into people that are using Final Stand. I get knifed while I'm shooting someone. I shoot someone first, empty my whole magazine into them, and they still turn around and kill me. I get quick scoped. I get killed by dead man. And there's just so many factors in this game that just drive me nuts. And that is what I spend most of my time dealing with when I'm playing this game. Not to talk about the overabundance of MP7 submachine guns, the ACR 6.8 assault rifle, and our favorite gun, the Type 95 and the FMG9s, plague every single game mode. They're constantly overused, and I understand why. They're really good weapons, and they kill people pretty fast. So why the fuck would you bother using a gun that's completely inferior? And there's people like me who need to be challenged, who need to have variety, and just can't get that type of pleasure out of those guns unless I completely dominate the enemy team using the LSW or the PM9 or the Dragunov. Some type of terrible weapon gets my dick hard when I do well with it, but it's not very often that I do get to have that type of joy out of those gameplays, and that just kind of sucks on my end that I don't get to do that. So some of you may be the people that use MP7s, and you know, I don't hate you. You paid the game, you play however you want. Yes, it's frustrating for me, but I could stop at any moment and just use the same exact setup, but I'm a dumbass, and I'm gonna continue using terrible weapons. So that's what I'm gonna do. And as we can see, this game is pretty much wrapping up here. This game signifies the first time I've actually got the mother of all bombs. Normally I die at 23 kills. I called it many months ago that my first one I probably wouldn't be able to call in, and I was right. I'll see you guys at a later time.